What is up, you guys? Anton with you guys today, and we're here with another video about 3D printing. So this one is focused and concentrated on simple prints you can do on most any printers. You don't have to have a big bulky one. That won't take a lot of work. I want them to be simple, but I want them to be very fun, cool. They're definitely gonna be nerdy, but they're gonna be something you set on your desk or you gift to someone. They're just gonna be like, wow, where did you get that? And you can tell them, I 3D printed it. Awesome conversation starter about the technology, really fun print, easy to do, really fun to make, very satisfying. So without further ado, let's start with the first print. Now the first print that you guys see up closer is the Bulbasaur. I love Pokemon. I think Pokemon is super fun. The creatures from it are very adorable. Many people know it. This guy took me less than 2 hours to print. It doesn't cost you but maybe 70 grams of filament. It's very easy to do. Links in the description down below, of course. This is a free Thingiverse file. I love the model. It's very detailed, nicely done, and what's awesome about it is I say it's pretty easy to sand it and paint it and give it some character to it, so you can get it either the real Bulbasaur colors or, you know, make it a shiny version or alternative that you want to create. So really highly recommend this one. You want to do an easy print, this will go on small as an Ender 3, and of course you can do it on a CR Max. I don't know why you wouldn't want it to. You can print 10 of these and give them all out. Very popular gift. Makes a great print for a desk decoration. Coming in at number 2, we're keeping the Pokemon theme. We got Pikachu. This one was fun. I had a little bit of struggles with it. I didn't use too many supports. You do need some for the arms. If you'll see in the up closer videos, the top left ear of him didn't go well, and part of the issue is with these prints when they're smaller, you want to get a smaller nozzle, you want to tweak some certain settings. I did not. I kind of kept my main settings for my bigger prints, such as my Iron Man project. By the way, if you don't know me, haven't seen any of my Iron Man project, link is going to be up in the corner. You really want to check it out. Got some cool progress on that big project. But anyways, Pokemon, yeah, we got a little Pikachu here. I loved him. He worked really well, but you got to be careful with the ears. Making sure your exterior settings are set correctly and got smaller nozzles. Again, this is an easy print. Takes maybe 2.5 hours, about 100 grams or less of filament. Don't need much supports. Any printer can fit it. Super fun character, everyone loves, and I love the designer, how he, you know, put a little bit of action character into him, smiling and cheering up. So great for a desk decoration, but there's more if you're not a Pokemon fan, so let's switch it up a little bit. All right, now keeping with the theme of this channel, we got Marvel, right? Iron Man everywhere. Guardians of the Galaxy, Groot. Baby Groot is such a popular print, and I had a ton of fun with this one. Reason being, I first tested out wood PLA filament. If you want to try it out yourself, I'll have a link down in the description below for the one that I used, the ones that I recommend. I honestly didn't look too much through it. I just wanted a high reviews, cheap roll of filament that's wood. It gives it a wood look for any of your prints. It's perfect for Baby Groot, right? And this model is just absolutely adorable. I love it. It doesn't take too much for you to have to stain it and maybe give it some color to the eyes and all of that. I haven't done that yet. This print was super easy to do. I think it took me about 8 hours to do, maybe less. It doesn't take too much filament, very little supports. You probably do most of it without supports completely. And this is, I get compliments for this one all the time. I mean, I haven't seen it anywhere and people are like, oh, wow, I love that thing. Baby Groot, where'd you get that? Bam, this is a 3D printed model, you tell them. He came out so well. I was so pleased. I'm thinking of doing so many more Baby Groots. So I decided to, bam, I made another Groot. I don't think this is Baby Groot. In my opinion, this is like teenage Groot almost. He's bigger looking and his face is different. But what's awesome about this model is, as you can see, you can plant something in him. So you can plant a succulent growing out of his head and it'll look very, very creative. There's different model remixes on Thingiverse, but I'll show you guys the one that I use. Some people use it, put some holes in the model so that you can actually like water it, I guess. Again, I use that same wood filament. It takes a little bit more, okay? This takes a little bit more filament, probably about 200 grams if I'm not mistaken, maybe more or less. It takes about 12 hours to print. This is still something you can print on any kind of printer. It'll fit on an Ender. You might want to split it up on a smaller printer. On mine, I did it all in one shot because I thought it'll give the best detail, it'll hold together, it'll be easy, less work, and it worked out perfectly. I mean, the best thing about the fact that you print this, the layer lines, you don't have to sand out. It kind of gives it a wooden effect, right? Wood has those rings going around it as they grow and get bigger, and so it kind of gives it to the effect. All you got to do is, you know, add some stained paint to it, color those eyes, plant your plant, and there you go. This is one of my favorite prints of all time, I kid you not. And I love Iron Man, I love big prints, but this one just, it came out so nice, so smooth, so perfect. Free model, of course, link as always in the descriptions, but this guy is just adorable. And if you want to give someone a gift, they don't have to be a Marvel fan. Just give them this guy, don't explain that it's Groot, and say you can plant stuff in it. It isn't adorable, everyone would love it. My grandma would love it, you know? But for Marvel fans, this just adds it, you know, so much to it that you got a Groot that you actually can functionally plant stuff around. I love it, highly recommend this model, super front print. If you got some wood filament around or normal filament around, definitely try this one out. It makes for a great conversation starter and gets people to turn around and be like, whoa, where'd you get that? Great print. Last but not least, Baby Yoda. Okay, now you followed my journey around, you've seen me print Baby Yoda before, and I've printed him multiple times. This is the last one that I left for this video because it is by far the most favorite one. I guess the Mandalorian is kind of more recent. There's a lot of hype going around it. And Baby Yoda, who doesn't love him? He's adorable. He's so cute. This is my best print of Baby Yoda. I used this like bronze silk filament, so it gives it that greenish look to it without even having to paint it. But if I do paint the robe brown and all that, and the eyes black, it'll look very, very real and original. I actually edited this model and cut off the base because I just didn't want it. Super easy to do if you have any sort of modeling program. But yeah, this print is very popular. That's the reason I'm reprinting it. I think this is like the 5th one I'm regifting. I give it to someone as a gift, then they give it to someone else like, hey, can you make me one? The great thing is it's the main model that you'll see in the link in the description is tiny, it's cute, it's adorable, it doesn't take much support, just much filament. I've had difficulties printing it for some reason. It's always I have terrible bed leveling, but for most of you guys, you shouldn't have that issue. I highly recommend this one. Definitely use supports with the hand and the ears, so this one's a little bit more advanced, quote unquote, but it is very satisfying. I love it. I actually scaled this one, I think 175% bigger. I made him almost twice as big, and he makes for quite the appearance on a desk. So this is my favorite one. If you love Star Wars, if you love Mandalorian, and you just want to make gifts for some people, super cheap and easy, or get yourself some desk decorations, Baby Yoda. So there you are, guys. Those are the top 5 prints that you have right there that you can do on just about any 3D printer. Doesn't take too much filament, doesn't take too much advanced skills to do it. Very satisfying, very fun, look beautiful. Get your desk decked out, all nerdy and geeky. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.